Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to History with Arewa. My name is Arewa. I welcome you to my channel. If you are new, kindly click on that subscribe button and don't forget to on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video, so you can come and check it out. Also, this is a Yoruba and English channel, so méjèèjì ni mo máa ń sọ papọ̀ ní ibi báyìí. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again today. Don't forget to follow my two other channel, SMC with Arewa, that's Social Media Code with Arewa, and also Intimacy with Arewa. For any advert support, donation towards the channel, or for any other discussion whatsoever, my contact is going to be, down below in the description box, and I'm also going to leave it lying around in the comment section area. Plus 234 811 084 5303. You can call me, for any discussion or a follow-up on whatever I talk about that you want to have a follow-up concerning. You can call me, you can WhatsApp me. Plus 234 811 084 5303. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again today. So, guys, let's get into it. On today's episode of Misconceptions about Yoruba history and history in general, my name is Arewa, as you all know. I'm going to be your host. I want to discuss some certain misconceptions about the phrases omo omi abi omo elegbe omo egbe. There are a lot of misconceptions about it. So I'm going to speak English at the same time. I'm going to throw in a little bit Yoruba here and there so that we can all understand better. And I'm going to be as detailed as possible for us to understand this. And you might be wondering that why am I talking about this has to do with Yoruba, and specifically because I had a series that I was doing concerning the creation story according to Ifa, and I've done series 1 and 2. It remained one series. I'm working on it. Now, I mentioned some things in one of the series that I said, Egbe Omo Omi. So a lot of people called me, me, message me, Arewa, Omo Batala. She, ko ye won be money pay, eje kin kuku wa, explain better so that oma misconception nípa ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó má balẹ̀ yé wa dáadáa sí. So nǹkan tó bí topic eléyìí nìyẹn. So guys, let's get into it. So like I was saying, a lot of people make mistakes and a lot of people assume that once you are a child of the water, it automatically means that you belong to Egbe. And then we normally use this phrase Egbe Omo Omi, Egbe Omi. It's a little misconception in there because and a mistake at the same time. And I think the mistake started from our two other religion that was brought to us. They believe that every child that belongs to Egbe Orun is Omo Omi. It's a misconception on its own. There's nothing like Egbe Omo Omi or Omo Omi. Tomba sorry pe, once you say Omo Omi, it simply means you are a child of of the water, of one of the Orishas of the water. Now, let's say, what is Orisha? Orisha simply means deities, come down to our own Yoruba. We refer to our deities as Orishas and Irumole. I've made a video explaining the difference between Orisha and Irumole. I've made a video explaining the difference between both of those phrases. Even though we interwoven, take both of them for themselves, we throw it in different contexts. It depends on the context that in which you are talking about, you are mentioning it about. Orisha simply means, Ori means head. Sha in Yoruba language, it simply means to pick, to unpicked. So Orisha, because Eledumare simply undoes or made the the Orishas, to become deities, to become intermediary between him, between us and Eledumare. So that's why we refer to them as Orisha, because it is their head, their good luck that has made Eledumare to unpicked them. Now, Egbe Orun simply means heavenly mates. These are our mates that we are with in heaven, that before we came to earth, and they came with us. And they came with us to help us and to support us in our journey on earth. But the Orisha, the duty of the Orisha is to act as an intermediary between us and Eledumare. Now, how do you become a child of an Orisha? Every child, we in our own Yoruba belief system believes that every child that comes to earth has an Orisha that has unpicked him or her coming from heaven. Like I know I am Omo Olokun. It means that when I'm coming to earth, Olokun picked me as a daughter or as a son. So it simply means that I will be worship Eledumare through this Orisha, Olokun. So our Orisha got picked for us before we were born. They unpicked us before we were born. You see, Eledumare is the supreme being. Is the supreme being, and he cannot be worshipped in a certain or in a particular holy way. So therefore, ni Ile Yoruba, we have over 401 Orisha. It's actually 401, but we normally talk about the 201 Erinwo. All these Orishas are just like intermediary between us and Eledumare. So, and then us coming into the world, any Orisha, I have unpicked this child, she will worship Eledumare through, or he will worship Eledumare through me. I will be this child intermediary through Eledumare. It simply means that before we were born, our religion in Yoruba have been chosen for us. In here, believe as Yoruba. Because if an Orisha has picked you, it means that is the Orisha that in which you will be, which you will be petitioning to Eledumare. It simply means that Orisha will be like a direction. They will serve Eledumare through to get to Eledumare. So for some of us, so some people, they even have more than one-on-one Orisha. There are some ones that, okay, I said that I'm a daughter of Olokun. It could be, Oman Shele, nígbà tó jẹ́ pé bóyá kí ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ Orisha lè fẹ́ mú ẹ pé ọmọ yìí o, èmi mo mọ́ ọmọ yìí o. Kó jẹ́ pé bóyá ní agbègbè yẹn, iye mọ̀jálẹ̀ ni pé èmi náà mọ́ ọmọ yìí o, èmi náà support jẹ́ ká jọ mọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. Kí Ògún náà sọ pé okay, èmi náà mọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. So òun ló nǹkan tó máa fi ṣẹlẹ̀ tó máa sọ pé bóyá Orisha méjì mẹ́ta kan bóyá ó mú ẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n ìkan máa wà tó máa fà ẹ́ jù. Àwọn ìtókù yẹn bí subordinate làwọn ìtókù yẹn máa jẹ́. But most of the time, ìkankan náà ló máa ń jẹ́ most of the time. So for some people, when a particular Orisha picks them, the Ore Ochashu might want to follow, depending on their probably hierarchy or whatever the mood is, over there when they were doing their stuffs. So, Omo Omi, Omo Elegbe, when you say you are Omo Elegbe, it simply means that you have Egbe Orun, you belong to an Egbe Orun. If you say you are Omo Omi, it simply means you are a child of one of the water's deity. It could be Olokun, it could be Yemoja, it could be Oshun, it could be Oba, it could be Erinla. We have, it could be Olosa. We have plenty, water deity. So it could be any of them. you could be a son to any of these water deities. So that's the difference between Omo Elegbe, Omo. You could be a daughter of Olokun, a member of Egbe Eleriko. I say I'm a daughter of Olokun and Egbe Orun tí mo belong sí. There are many types of Egbe. Egbe pọ̀ ní oríṣiríṣi, ìyálóde, apènà, kí ló ti máa ń pè, elérìkó, ẹgbẹ́, àwọn kan wọ́n ń pè wọ́n náà ní Òṣùgbó. Oríṣiríṣi ẹgbẹ́ ni ó wà. Bóyá tẹ́ bá wà interested, I can be more detailed about àwọn different types of ẹgbẹ́ tí ó wà. But one thing about ti elérìkó yẹn, although I have not made a divination to confirm, ṣùgbọ́n I am knowing, some ẹlòmíì máa mọ ẹgbẹ́ tó ní, ẹlòmíì máa mọ̀. Egbe Eleriko now, it's often said as maybe you always see snake. Like me, I have a phobia for snake, and I'm always seeing, not that I'm seeing snake physically, but I probably be lala, rí ejò, and I have a phobia for snake. So that is one of the attributes of our Eleriko. And I belong to Egbe Eleriko. So difference to you and ibẹ̀ nìyẹn. You have your Orisha that picked you, and then you have your Egbe. So it's a total mixed up. My pastor said Omo Omi. My father said my pastor said my father said I belong to Omo Omi. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Egbe Omo Omi. It's either you are, you belong to one of the water deities, who is one of the water Orisha, or you have an Egbe Orun. So these are two different things. And you can know all this through divination from seasoned Ifa priest or Ifa priestess. I am not an Ifa priest. I'm not an Ifa priestess. So you cannot know all those things unless you go for a deity. So there's both the Orishas are also here to help us achieve our goals, to also help us to fulfill our destiny. So Olokun is a deity of wealth, which we all know. If you appease Olokun for a wealth, maybe you have a contract you want to collect, you might not even be Olokun. Meanwhile, your Egbe are still there to support you in your life's journey. So these are two different things. So amani Orisha tó múyàn, atumani Egbe náà. You can also, just because you are Omo Oshun, does not mean you cannot appease Olokun, does not mean you cannot appease Ogun, or does not mean you cannot appease Obatala, or does not mean you cannot appease Orunmila, or does not mean you cannot appease Shango. It does not mean. Maybe you are going for an operation, you can go and appease the gods of iron in Ogun. You can, maybe you have a contract, you can go and appease the god of war, which you all call Olokun. You can go and appease it. Or you want ofe bimo, you can go and appease Oshun Shengeshe, Oloyayin. Meanwhile, Oshun Shengeshe, not just Ogun Shengeshe, you still go and appease Orisha tó wà in charge of Omo, Korikoto. Mo ti ṣàlàyé enori. Orisha tó wà in charge of Omo is Korikoto. Ole appease at the same time. No, Oshima inkankan yàtọ̀. The only difference that makes Oshun stand out in all the Orishas and Irumole, I've said it before, is that out of all I've said that we have 801 Irumole. You can go back to my previous broadcast about, creation story according to Ifa. I explained that there. But, if I saw 200 are permanently on the right side of Eledumare, while another 200 is on the left side of Eledumare permanently. So it remains 401. So the 401s is the one that shuffles between Isale Aye and Isalu Orun. So òun la ṣe máa ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So nínú gbogbo 401 yìí, ìkan ṣoṣo tó jẹ́ obìnrin, the only woman out of the 401, it's just one woman, a female energy, which is Orun. The rest are male. That is nínú irúnmọlẹ̀ gangan obìnrin kan ṣoṣo ni ló wà nínú gbogbo 401. Even tẹ́ bá plus 400 tí mo ní wípé 200 wà lápá Elédùmarè, 200 náà tún wà lápá permanently lápá kejì ẹ̀ náà. Tẹ́ bá plus gbogbo wọn tó bá jẹ́ 801. It is just one female, which is Orun. Out of the 401 irúnmọlẹ̀ that is in Yoruba spiritual foundation, it is just one woman, which is Orun. So that is what makes Orun stands out. And there's a difference between irúnmọlẹ̀ and Orisha. Even though we use them, we just throw them in, you know, we misplace them for each other. And like I said earlier, it depends on the context in which you are applying it to. So ìyàtọ̀ wà láàrin tá bá sọ wípé ọmọ Orisha, or if you say Omo Omi, Omo Elegbe, there's a difference between it. Egbe are our heavenly mates that we are with in heaven before we came to earth, and they followed us here in order to help us, you know, to make our journey through life easy. And at the same time, each and every, according to Yoruba, each and every one of us has an Orisha that picked us, both male and female. Now, you can understand that I'm saying Orisha. I did not say irúnmọlẹ̀. I used the word Orisha for you to understand. Now, we all know, like I said, pé bí mo ṣe jẹ́ ọmọ olókùn, mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà rí pé we have 4 olókùn. We have 4 olókùn. Olókùn Ìjìnjì, which is the male irúnmọlẹ̀. Male irúnmọlẹ̀. The rest 3 are Orisha. The second one is Olókun Semiade, which is the female. Then we have Olókun Ajaokoto. Then we have Olókun Asorodayo. So, tí n bá sọ pé mo jẹ́ pé bóyá Olókun ló mú omi to the female side, which is Olókun Semiade. But my own Orisha that picked me to the male side is Obatala. I am a Sagittarius. I can actually help you with that if I know your bet. You know, I can actually tell you the Orisha that picked you. But I cannot tell you probably, you know, 100% the Egbe that you belong to. And also, it is still open to a skilled divination in knowing the Orisha that picked you, both female and male, and the Egbe in which you belong to. It is true divination, seasoned from seasoned Ifa priests and Ifa priestesses. The Orishas helped us in our daily life, but they serve as more as an intermediary between us and Eledumare. Eledumare is very busy. Nobody just goes through Eledumare directly. Just like the Christians, you know, will say everybody goes through God except through his son, who is Jesus Christ. And the Muslim says nobody goes through Allah except through the Prophet Muhammad. So in Yoruba too, we also have messengers. We have the angels, which can be translated in the context of Orishas, that we petition to get to Eledumare. So you can get to know all this, know the Orisha that picked you and the Egbe in which you belong to through divination. You can call me for further up on it, through divination. So ìyàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin tá bá sọ wípé ọmọ omi, or that is tó bá ń pèrè gan ní ọmọ omi, ó sì need láti mọ èyí tó jẹ́, because àwọn Orisha inú omi pọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe kà wọ́n síwájú, ó lè jẹ́ Ọ̀ṣun ni ẹ́. Most times tí Yorùbá bá sọ pé ọmọ omi lèyàn, àwọn èèyàn ọkàn everybody máa ń sábà lọ sí Ọ̀ṣun ni kọ́kọ́ lóríṣà tó wà nínú omi. Ọ̀ṣun ni kọ́kọ́ lóríṣà tó wà nínú omi. Ọlọ́ṣà sì wà ńbẹ̀, Olókun wà ńbẹ̀, Iyemẹja náà wà ńbẹ̀. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà, Ọba náà wà ńbẹ̀. Àwọn òrìṣà inú omi pọ̀ gan. So, but most times everybody man lọ sọ́dọ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. So, tó bá ń pèrè gan ní ọmọ omi, èwo gangan nínú òrìṣà yẹn gan ní omi gan ní titi ẹ. So, kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pé Egbe Omi, kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. It simply means one of the water deities is the one that picked you. So, Egbe Orun ó yàtọ̀ sí pé ká sọ wípé ọmọ omi lèyàn àbí ọmọ òrìṣà lèyàn. Ó yà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ní méjèèjì. So that's the misconceptions that I came here, you know, to discuss, to enlighten us over it. To enlighten us over it. Like I said, I'm not an Ifa priest, and Mummy, I am a research historian. So through the course of my own histories is what I got to know more, and I really put more effort in understanding the Yoruba traditional, you know, so to say, system, spiritual. I don't normally like to use religion. I normally use spirituality because I understand our foundation very well. It's laid with spirituality. So kò sí ní òrìṣà kan ṣàníyàn máa gbà, kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ bí mo yẹ tó ìtàn creation story sí ilẹ̀, ẹ lọ gbọ́ gbogbo bí mo ṣe sọ. So ìyàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin ọmọ, ká má sọ pé bóyá ọmọ omi àbí ká má sọ pé ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́, ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. Torí pé ó pera ẹ ní ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́, ìyẹn ò túmọ̀ sí pé bó ti pé ọmọ omi. Rárá o, ọmọ òrìṣà nìyẹn túmọ̀ sí, kò ṣe pé bóyá ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ ọ̀run. Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run ó yàtọ̀ sí ká sọ pé ọmọ omi lèyàn. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ní méjèèjì. Ó dẹ̀ lè mọ gbogbo yìí ètò wọ belong. Bí mo ṣe jẹ́ ọmọ olókun, one of our attributes or characteristics, I'm still going to try to make a podcast in, you know, explaining some characteristics about àwọn ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ olókun àbí àwọn ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun, yàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin wọn, you know. One of their own characteristics àwọn ọmọ olókun ni wípé when it comes to wisdom, we love to acquire wisdom. We are full of mysteries, you know, mysteries, and we love to acquire knowledge. We love to acquire wisdom. We you know, we are full of curiosity too at the same time. So a máa ń like láti fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan. So during the course, I guess that's the one thing in me that makes me, you know, during the course of me researching histories, at the same time, I got to research more about Yoruba spirituality too. You know, not just what our slave masters, you know, told us, or not just what this two religion that was brought to us is telling us about it. It is not like that. Like, it is literally, most of it is not like that. Asoduni gbogbo nǹkan tí bí mo ṣe ń sọ yìí, àwọn èèyàn máa feel pé torí mo rí yàn kan tó make comment pé àárẹ̀wà kí ló kàn nínú kinní kan ó jẹ́ má ṣe kinní kan. It's because of pé ojú tẹ́ fi ń wò ni, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá. Kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. I just know the Orisha that picked me, and I know the Egbe that I belong. Just for knowing sake, not that I want to start, you know, maybe worshiping it 24 hours a day. No. It's not like that. But it is definitely good to know it. Benny, in fact, it will really help you in even understanding yourself. I think koti ikmito yon waye torí gbogbo ala ní orí. Ọlá ọdẹ máa ń sọ pé orí là bá bọ ká forìṣà sílẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, tó bá mọ̀ ètò orí tó gbé wáyé, tó bá mọ̀, one of, you know, your life journey will become even more easy because you understand some certain things. Ó lè jẹ́ àwọn nǹkan mi tí mo máa rí gan. In fact, it is ṣẹ̀tẹ̀ yìí lórí ti ẹlẹ́gbẹ́dẹ́ yẹn. It's really interesting to know about it. It's really one of the attributes of Egbe Eleriko tó máa ń sọ ni wípé o lè máa rí wípé bóyá nǹkan kan means ìdí táwọn máa ṣe ń dì pẹ̀lú àwọn tó bá ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Wà á kàn rí pé bóyá nǹkan kan means bóyá o kówó síbì kan, owó yẹn ò pé mọ́. Or bóyá gold ẹ̀ kan sọnù. Kò ṣe wípé bóyá wọ́n mú, kò ṣe pé bóyá àwọn gan ló fẹ́ ná fúnra ara wọn o. Wọ́n máa mú nǹkan ẹ̀, wọ́n á lọ fún ẹni tí kò ní. Wọ́n á lọ fún ẹni tí kò ní. One of the attributes nìyẹn. Wọ́n á mú nǹkan ẹ̀ tó bá ṣe nǹkan tó dùn wọ́n. One of the ways tí wọ́n fi ń dì pẹ̀lú èèyàn, wọ́n á mú nǹkan ẹ̀, wọ́n á lọ fi tọrọ fẹ́ni tí kò ní. Ẹlòmíì gan ó kàn léwu, ó kàn lè rè owó e. Wọ́n á mú nǹkan wá lọ fún ẹni tí ò ní. Ọ̀kan kí ẹlòmíì kàn rí ìfà kókò jẹ ìfà. It's one of the attributes of Eleriko. And they are very strong. because they operate both in water and on land. Ẹ lè rí wọn, o lè ra ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ elérìkò lẹ́ni tán kí wọ́n fine bí egbin kẹ́rí wọn níjọ́ kejì kékeré tí wọ́n rán nígbà mi kan tún máa fine. And most of them, they are not photogenic. And wọ́n máa yán kú ni nítorí wípé ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n máa shade skin gẹ́gẹ́ bí ejò ṣe máa ń ṣe. Ṣe dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé you know, a reptile can survive both on land and in water. So they are very strong. Àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ elérìkò, they are very, very strong. Ó pọ̀, attribute wọn pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìyẹn kọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ. Maybe tẹ́ bá show interest nínú questions tí n bá gbà nípa ẹgbẹ́ or no ẹgbẹ́, mo lè wá list àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tí ó wà. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹgbẹ́ àwọn tí ó wà ní ẹgbẹ́ ìyálóde, àwọn yẹn gangan ni chairwoman of ẹgbẹ́ ní gbogbo ilé ayé, ní orílẹ̀ ayé. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìyálóde, àwọn yẹn they are woman leader. Àwọn ọmọ tó máa ń ní akíkanjú tí wọ́n you know, they are born leaders. They are born leaders. Bóyá ìwọ tó bá ń lọ́la tó bá ń rí rẹ̀ nínú ọjà, most times ó lè wà ní ẹgbẹ́ ìyálóde. Ó lè wà nínú àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìyálóde. Ṣùgbọ́n òyìn kan mo fẹ́ sọ lẹ́ni. So ìyàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin misconceptions tó wà níbẹ̀ nìyẹn ní ká máa sọ wípé ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́, or ká máa sọ wípé ọmọ òrìṣà, ọmọ omi, ọmọ òrìṣà. You are referring to òrìṣà, not to Egbe Omo. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one. You can call me for further question, like I said, +231 +234 +234 811 084 5303. I'm going to put my number in the comment section so you can WhatsApp me for further, you know, interrogation on this very topic, or for further analysis and enlightenment at the same time.